What's up guys, Mutant here, back with another video. I know it has been a while, but I am finally back. Today I'm bringing you guys a profile for my Rescue Ace deck. This is my favorite deck of all time, and I decided to share it with you guys. Last night I did 3 on my locals with this deck, and the list was solid. It worked great against my matchups, which I'll go over right now. So I did 3 locals. Technically like a 4-0 almost. We only had 3 rounds, but I played a free, like a fun match between a couple games because I had some time, and I did 2-0 that guy. I did 2-0 that match. So first round was against Valance. I won the die roll, and I made Terahertz, and then he just scooped after he saw the Terahertz come down because he didn't want to show me what he was playing. So game 2, I went second. Valance can't do very much. I turned around and OTK'd. So between rounds 1 and round 2, I put against Monarch, which was just the free game. I won the die roll and made pretty solid board. I think I made Terahertz again, and he went Stormforth, and I gave the Stormforth with the Save Worm, and he kind of just scooped it up from there. In game 2, it was kind of the same situation. He was able to end on like Karaz pass, and it wasn't enough. Round 2 was against Branded, and normally I have a hard time against Branded just because the deck is hard for me to play against. One second, guys. The deck is hard for me to play against, and with my previous lists, and just like previously just as a player, but with this list yesterday, I was able to 2-0 Branded pretty quickly. I lost a die roll against him, and I had the After the Branded Fusion, and he couldn't really extend into Mirror Jade, which was nice. I was able to go my turn. He had a couple interruptions. He had an Imperm and an Ash or so, and the Aluber. He went on Queritus pass, and he was able to make the Aluber was able to negate my Turbulence on the field, which sucked, but it was okay. Back to his turn, he made he was able to get to just. They get to just Dragoon pass. Dragoon and a Aluber in a position pass. And I was able to turn it around by making Blackluster Soldier, attack over the Aluber, banish the Dragoon for to win me the game, which was insane. In game 2 was just a grind game into the same situation again, where he was he went first and he decided to go for the funny play of normal summon Denko Sekka against me, and it didn't do enough to stop me. I was able to OTK with just big monsters. And then round 3, I played against Swordsoul. I lost the barrel, and it was kind of a brick. He ended on Barone pass with I think a set blackout, and that was it, which doesn't work with just Barone. I was able to beat the Barone out the Barone. It was pretty simple. And then game 2, he wasn't able to set up anything. Well, game 2 he made me go first after I decided heavily to go second. He made me go first, able to end on my full board through a Droll because of a play that is insane to me. Be able to go normal summon Hydrant effect to search, chain alert to search for 2. At the end of the chain he drolled me, so it was fine. I got 2 searches underneath the Droll before Droll even happened. It was kind of nice. I was able to set up 5 monsters, 5 back row, pass, and he didn't have anything to out it with. So it was kind of nice. So now let's get into the profile here. Start off with the main deck. So we are running in the main 3 copies of Hydrant. Hydrant is the best card in the deck. This card is so nice, being able to give your cards bonus effects. You'll search at any rescue monster you need at any time, and being at a level 1 and just being untargetable while you killing that guy in the field is the best part about this card. Next is 3 copies of Lifter. This is the 1-card starter for the whole deck. This card is insane. It makes everything just piece together and work so well. We have 3 copies of Impulse. The hand trap effect is insane. Being able to play on turn 0 on your opponent's turn is probably the best thing you can be doing. Being able to, like, if you know they're going for like a Luber and you chain Impulse, you get a free draw 2, discard 1 off of a Lifter summon, not a Lifter, a fire attacker summon. It's so nice. And then the effects are just negate cards on field without like actively targeting that card is nice. It outs Noir, it outs a Rice Heart, it outs Dragoon, it outs so many big things that can't be targeted or just in fact like interacted with. The next we are on the machines. We have 2 copies of Preventer. This new card out of Dune is literally the most insane thing this deck could have gotten, other than a card you'll see later. Being able to just summon itself, be a Book of Moon, be a level 8, be able to just do everything. It's so nice. And be able to bring a guy back from Banish is insane. It makes the combos for this deck into Terahertz, into anything you need. It's so nice. More 2 copies of Turbulence, because 1 just isn't enough, 2 is great. It being a big body, being able to pop cards, being able to set your entire smorgasbord of spell and traps is insane. And then we're on 1 apiece of Fire Engine and Fire Attacker. Attacker being able with the impulse play to draw some more cards, or if you already had the attacker and you want to go for Engine instead, and just be able to get out a free lifter or a free hydrant or even impulse is insane. And those are free bodies, so they help with combo extension more, because sometimes you just need an extra body to get into combos that play through other cards. And being able to chain block a lifter with these is nice. Be able to go normal summon lifter, chain Fire Engine, or good lifter 1, chain Fire Engine 2, or attacker as 2. To summon themselves, you chain block an Ash. The next card, that was it for the Rescue Ace monsters. We're on to the spells and traps now. And the best card that came out of Dune is Emergency. This quick play is insane. It's E-Telly with a free tribute. It is so nice. Being able to bring out anything you need, bring out a hydrant, bring out a free turbulence. Being able to go Emergency, summon Preventer, tribute off Preventer. So just summon a guy back from Banish is so nice. Then on 1 apiece of Rescue, Alert, Contain, Extinguish, and then 1 HQ in the main deck. This card for Recursion is insane. It's so nice. And then these are all part of your end board or part of combo or just anyway. These cards are so nice. So that is it for the Rescue Ace spells and traps. On to the hand trap lineup, and we're only at 3 hand traps in the main deck. There's 3 copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. It's the most versatile hand trap in the format, I think, right now. Yes, it is only a 1-for-1 negation, but being able to just like stop a Brand Fusion or stop a Theosis activation or something like that is insane. It stops the memories, it stops stuff like that. It stops the search off of My Friend Pearly. Just being able to 1-for-1 negation isn't the best right now, but it also is very good in certain situations. This list is very tight. It is 40 cards, but I did decide to go for like more Ghost Second cards or just like interruption cards as back row, than to go for more hand traps. On to just like the power spells, I guess I would put it. 1 Rhoda. This card just starts as lifter, 1 card starter. 1-for-1. It's a 1.5 card starter. Gets you out Hydrant, which gets you everywhere you need to go. Then we're on 3 copies of Prosperity. Being able to just dig deeper into your deck to get anything you need is insane, whether that be a board breaker, whether that be a starter, whether that be anything. It's so nice. 1 copy of Call by the Grave. Ash does hurt. A one-time Ash on a lifter does hurt, or an emergency. So being able to call by that Ash is insane. Or like call by an Ogre on your Hydrant, something like that is so nice. And then for like the board breakers, we're on 2 copies of Thrust, 1 copy of Tactics, or 1 copy of Talents, and 1 copy of Duster. It's really hard to play into back row with this deck, so being able to go Thrust into Duster is insane. This just outs big guys or draws you more cards you need. Thrust can get you any of these. It can get you like if they Ash, or if they Ash and you can set one of your back row just because, or something like that. These cards are just super nice. So that's it for like these kind of power spells. And then like on to the last 4 cards of the main deck to run out are 40. 2 copies of Book of Moon and 2 copies of Super Poly. Book of Moon is just so nice in this format, being able to stop the Pearly rank up or under Rice Heart on field or just like be able to set it on your turn if you're going first against Kashtira, and then Book of Moon one of their Kashtira monsters on board, it just stops their plays entirely. So we'll probably be able to get a free Mud Dragon on the swamp to our field before we even start playing is so nice. We want to call fire. We don't have to worry about imperm anymore or set the targets. Is so nice. This card's worked out great for me. So is Book of Moon. I love them. Let's go on to the extra deck next. I am on the Terahertz line. You'll see which version I am on in a second here. So start out with Link Kuriboh. Link Kuriboh is just a great Link 1. It's only Link 1 in the extra deck. Onto the Link 2s, we're on one copy of Proxy Magician and one copy of the Masquerena. Proxy because if the line calls for it, you can go for Mud Dragon instead of the Terahertz line. So this is what that's there for, or it's just a Fire Cyber for Terahertz, or to go into Deco Attack or Heat Soul later on. Masquerena, Dark Cybers for Heat Soul. You can use it to make Unicorn if need be, stuff like that. It's just a nice Link 2 to have to get 2 buys off the board. Link 3s, we're on Heat Soul, 1 Unicorn, and 1 Black Luster Soldier of Chaos. Heat Soul is nice to be able to just make as like a backup plan to be able to draw cards. He gets up to 33 if you have 2 monsters pointed to him. His other effect never comes up, but he's just a nice Link 3 to have. The BLS Link is nuts. It outs unaddable guys like Dragoon, like Exploit Noir, stuff like that. Being able to just and being protected by himself because his own effect is so nice. Because all of our Rescue Beast machines are so large in level that this guy always has his bonus effects. And then Unicorn never came up for me yesterday. I thought about making it multiple times. It's nice. I think it does take a discard currently. It does take a discard, so it's not the best. This could be the new IP retrain eventually when it comes out, or this could be like Azalea, or honestly it could be access code too, because your whole extra deck is Link monsters pretty much. It's almost entirely Link monsters, and you can make an access code pretty easy to go for just like lethal help like that, because you do put a lot of attributes engraved with this Terahertz line. So speaking of Terahertz line, we're on the 1 Terahertz. I'm on the Binder Sorceress and G Golem line. It takes seriously only 3 extra cards in the extra deck, and Link Kuriboh, which you're always playing. This line is so nice, and I'll explain the combo later on in the video. Next up is the 2 targets for the Terahertz. To save Worm is your Evenly or Lightning Storm counter, and then Aggregator is just like in case of emergency response to stop something. And then last 4 cards in the extra deck are our 4 targets for Super Poly. Mud Dragon, because Mud Dragon can make a proximate condition, and Super Poly, it's nice to have. It blocks targeting. It has targeting protection for all the for your fires. Could you call fire instantly? Garura, because Garura is just also nice. This for Branded, and this for the Crimson Dragon combo, because that combo is terrible, and we know he likes it. On to the side deck. We're on 1 copy of Rainforce. This never had the chance to come up, but it is nice if I get made to go, or if I'm going to go first, and I know I'm going to go first, and I can put it in. It's nice to have. 1 copy of Evenly. I can start off with searches with Thrust. I play a lot of 1-ofs in the side deck, just for the fact that I can use Thrust to search things. Evenly is nice. 1 D-Barrier, because this stops the Synchro Dex, stops the Fusion Dex, stops the Xyz Dex, stuff like that. Also stops a lot of Rogue decks. Onto spell cards. 1 Book of Moon and 1 Super Poly, rounded our playset. Depending on what match I'm going to, like if I'm going against Kashtira, this will come in instead of the Super Polys. This will come in against like Brand or something like that, just because these have different utilities, so I will switch them out 1 each depending. Herald Abyss, because it's searchable off Thrust. It can out Mirror Jade, it can out Dragoon, it can out it can out everything. It can out Noir, stuff like that. 2 Storm for back row decks. 2 Dark Ruler for combo decks, just because These cards are nuts. They're insane. That is it for the spell cards in the side deck. And then for the last 5 cards in the side deck, we're on 3 copies of D-Shifter and 2 copies of Droll and Lockbird. Shifter is nice because it solves a lot of combo decks, and if we can utilize it enough, we can go D-Shifter, normal summon Lifter, add emergency, summon Turbulence, set 4 pass. The set 4 with Turbulence under Shifter is so nice because your opponent can't play. If you're putting this in, your opponent can't play at all. So there's no point in you don't need Hydra at that point. Droll, you can honestly play 2-3 items on 3-2 just because that's just what I end up going with. Droll stops a lot of combo decks. I don't like it in the main because it does end up bricking against some decks. I get some decks that don't even have a utility against it. So that is it for the main extra and side deck. I will come around with a quick combo tutorial on the Terahertz line in just a moment. Alright, so the combo to Terahertz, 1-card combo for Terahertz in this list is access to Lifter. This can be Lifter himself, this can be Prosperity into Lifter, this can be Rhoda into Lifter, anything like that. So the combo starts out with normal summon Lifter. Let's put a filter in here so we can see what we're comboing out here. Normal summon Lifter, effect to search. You add emergency. Activate emergency, summon from the deck, Hydrant, tribute off the Lifter. These are in the graveyard. I'll put them over here. Hydrant effect on field to search adds us Turbulence. Effect of Turbulence, banishing the 2 cards from before, emergency and Lifter. Summon Turbulence to the field. Let's put him in the far right zone, just so he's out of the way. Now we're going to go effective Turbulence to set 4 cards, those being Contain, Extinguish, Rescue, and Alert. Somehow you have to have access to the alert, whether that be it's already in hand and you set emergency is dead, or this has to be alert. You need Rescue to continue the combo on the opponent's turn to get the Hydrant back. So if you access one of these 2, put emergency down instead. Otherwise, these 2 have to be it. These 2 are just obviously the best things you can be setting. So we'll set the 4. Obviously they'll be shuffled, but I don't want to shuffle them right now. We'll then turn around and to activate the alert, because we have Hydrant on board, we're going to add to hand Preventer. And that is the last time we're going into the deck for the rest of the turn. So now we're going to link 1 into Linkuriboh. Let's put Linkuriboh over in this zone, just so we have mass zones. For Preventer effect, banish the Hydrant, summon itself at the field. Link 2 with Turbulence and Preventer, make Binary Sorceress. Effect engrave a Preventer to bring back the banished Hydrant. Summon to the field. Link 2 right here for Crystal Heart. Effect a Crystal Heart, target Binary Sorceress, bring it back. It gets a GG counter. It's not gonna matter, so I never put it on. I just say I'm not gonna put it on. It's not gonna matter. And then effect engrave of Linkuriboh, tribute the Hydrant off, summon to the field, and then link 5 for Terahertz. Effect the Terahertz, send it to save form, pass the turn. So what we end off here with is set Contain, set Extinguish, and set Rescue. Terahertz with 5,500 attack points, 1 attack currently. In the grave, we have a Disable Form Negate and Hydrant to bring back with the Rescue. So on the opponent's turn in the draw phase, we Rescue effect to bring back the Hydrant. Say they're gonna like evenly or something like that, we have Disable Form, or they have a power spell that's gonna blow us out, we Disable Form. We still have 2. We have a negate and we have a pop, so we'll use these. And then we can always go Terahertz effect to send Aggregator. Excuse me. Or instead of that, if we don't need the Aggregator and we go to end phase, we go Terahertz effect, we can send Heat Soul or Proxy F to gain 8,000, to be up to 8,000 attack points with 2 attacks. Then we just draw for turn, doesn't matter what we draw. Battle phase, 8k, 2 attacks. Honestly, doesn't matter And being able to have a big terahertz that can attack multiple times is very nice. That's why I play the extra Cyberses with the extra attributes. So other than that, guys, that is my profile of Rescue Ace. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And that'll be it for me. Mutant signing out.